Hello and welcome. This is Lisa Jones, and you are listening to the Exploring Death podcast. Hello and welcome to the Exploring Death podcast. Today, I have a very special guest, Mike Ergo. He served as an infantryman in the U.S. Marine Corps from 2001 to 2005. He is a licensed clinical social worker in the VA system. In his spare time, he races Ironman triathlons with the names of his fallen Marines on his jersey and carries a flag to honor a local Gold Star family, helping them to know their loved ones are not forgotten and never gone, and that we carry them in our hearts forever. He connects to gratitude each day through his children and loving wife. So, well, I would love to be in the moment and pull a few cards for you. What do you think about that?
I love it. Yes.
Okay, let's see what the universe has to say about just this whole conversation. I think it's just fascinating. And I love how you're helping heal literally the nation by the work you're doing and how it's coming. So, well, the first card is compassion. And typically the first card is the blockage card. But so what I'm seeing there, even as far as you've come, there's still so much more compassion that for yourself and, and for others and just because it's those self seeds of doubt, right, that are always kind of plaguing that analytical mind. I mean, you being a Marine and a military man, and as I was saying that, me being a former CPA, there's still this mind game that we play with ourselves, that we're always still kind of discounting. So anyway, the first card is just about having compassion for yourself.
And that comes up so much when there's compassion fatigue. You hear so many stories of death and destruction. My job is as a therapist is to hear people's worst day in combat. And it's, so eventually when I hear that, then, it can be easy to shut off and not want to take on that pain.
Absolutely. Well, I love it because guess what your action card is? Surrender. Oh, we have a special guest here.
Yes, this is the daughter I was telling you about.
Oh, hi.
Connected me right back to source that I told her that I had dreams of before you were born. So.
I love it. No, that's great. Well, so your action card is surrender, which I love. And in fact, your daughter, right there is at perfect timing because that's really what you did is she was your inspiration. She's the one that kept you coming back and knowing that there was that deep well of joy that's available to you. So surrendering. And then, I love it. Your outcome card is leadership. And I feel like this is just confirmation of everything you're doing. It was originally that compassion that you couldn't find for yourself, but you did. And then, surrendering into just letting universe show you the next steps. And now here you are leading, Ironman triathlons on all of this.
And all of these have they've hit me in the heart, and it's just yes, without a doubt. There's no ambiguity about any of this because the compassion, yes, that's it's been a blockage, and I know I need to keep surrendering. And I've found this, this week when my dog died, and I had to put him to sleep, and my little girl was there for it too.
No.
It was sad. But surrendering to that completely, and whatever the path is. And then leadership, I was talking to another friend who's had that kind of connection to source, and she's saying, you need to dream bigger. And, and I know that I've been selling myself short and what I can do. And I think my position is a temporary one. And I think there's something bigger, and I'm just doing my work to be ready for when that's there. So this is so cool.
That's awesome. Well, I tell everything you said there, I've got chills on my arms, which is absolute truth that you're speaking. So I agree. You've got a much bigger, it's endless. That's the most amazing part is truly we can create anything that we want. It's just a matter of thinking it and going out and taking your next step toward it. Well, Mike, thank you so much for your time today. I love your story, and especially hearing from somebody in the military, like you said, I mean, Marines they're not supposed to have feelings and,
yeah, exactly.
and be able to talk about this, but I feel like you're such an amazing leader, and I'm thrilled that you're out there speaking about this and allowing others to know that it's okay to open up and to feel this. So thank you.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you for inspiring us all with your podcast and all your work. It's so cool to connect to you. I really love this.
Great. Well, thank you. Well, thank you also for listening in to another episode of Exploring Death, and until next time, aloha.